Hi friends, I just want to show you how to do a few things. Clean out your water bottles. It's not just Camelbacks, but I use this water bottle daily, and but you do the same thing. And if you don't do this, you're going to get gross, nasty, moldy growth. This is out of one of the Camelback straws. And I have done this for years, and this is how I clean them on a regular basis. Any kind of straw for a water bottle that's reusable. I like Camelback for the insulated stainless. I purchased a stainless water bottle many years ago, and I love that you can put ice in them. I love that they're stainless. They don't usually grow bacteria. That's something I enjoy about stainless water bottles. But you can't put them in the freezer, which you shouldn't, plastic bottles anyway. But I like that they have a handle or a hook. You can put them on your, when you're hiking, you can put them on your belt, clip them on, or belt loop or whatever. They're easy to hold in your hand versus carrying a water bottle like this when you're hiking. So what I do is I take Totally Awesome Cleaner. I use this a lot. And I spray in the inside of the tube. You can see there's liquid on the inside of the tube. I let it sit for a minute. I just lay it in the sink and let it sit for a minute. Then I take a paper towel and I twist it into a point on a skewer of some kind. And then I start winding it through, and you can see maybe there is still mold on the inside of this. But if I hadn't cleaned it out, you wouldn't know there was any mold in there. But you can see where I've gotten it, where I have it. Once I get it through there with a little bit of cleaner on it, I put bigger and bigger pieces of twisted paper towel in there, and make sure I've got the entire thing clean. And that's just gross. When you're drinking through that, there's mold in there. If you drink any kind of juice or soda through there, the sugars will grow mold. So you have to, I wash my water bottle every night, and I lay it, put it upside down to dry, and I take the straw and the lid off so they don't mold. Now you can get mold in the nipple and the tips of these, so I squirt a Totally Awesome Cleaner in all the way to the top, and then I let it sit like this with the cleaner in it just down inside the sink and let it clean. You can also run them through the dishwasher, but I still don't think that gets the mold out of the crevices, so I spray that in there and get the mold out of the crevices. And then let them sit there for a while, and then rinse them in really, really hot water. You don't want to use bleach on these because they will deteriorate the plastic. Same with the straws. So once you've run it through, then rinse it in super hot water, and then I stand it up to let it dry. And I always leave my water bottles out for a day or so to let them air dry. Now for the hard part is getting the mold and mildew out of the inside of the plastic that's inside here. So what I do is I spray some Totally Awesome Cleaner on a paper towel. I twist it, and then I stick it in through the entire thing, and then I pull it back and forth, and if it breaks, I just put another one in there, and back and forth. If you use the skewer, you can rupture the plastic rubber membrane that is in here, and where it folds, you don't want to do that. See where it folds? You don't want to puncture that. So I just put the Totally Awesome Cleaner on top of this, and then run it through like that, and just pull it out. And you can see there's little bits of dirt on there as you pull it through, back and forth. I usually do that several times to get anything out of there that might be moldy at all. Then I rinse it with hot water and let it sit. If there's buildup in here from minerals or whatever, I also spray it and let it sit like that, and then rinse it so that there's no minerals and goo around the edges. Now this one had letters on it in Sharpie, and you can see right here, this was a C, this was a D, this was an H or an M. So I'm going to show you two different methods. One will take the Sharpie off of plastic for the most part, and the other one will take it off of metal. This is stainless, so I could use a different one. You can still kind of see the M or H that was right there, but this is the method you use for the plastic containers, because if you use the fingernail polish remover on there to take off the Sharpie, it will leave a mar on it, most likely. So for plastic, I spray Totally Awesome Cleaner on it and let it sit. So I just spray it on, let it sit, and you can rub it in, kind of get it deep in there. And some of it will come off just by rubbing the Totally Awesome Cleaner on there. Some will not. Then what I use is kerosene. I keep this in my kitchen because I use this for all sorts of things. When I get totes with Sharpie on it, any kind of sticky goo, this will take it off. So I pour some of that on a paper towel, and I take it right on top of the Totally Awesome Cleaner, and you can see it's taking it off, and it will leave a black on there. Because this is stainless and it's not as porous as the plastic, it doesn't come off as well. I can get Sharpie completely off of totes using this method with a little bit of elbow grease, the kerosene, and the Totally Awesome Cleaner. You can see that it almost took it all the way off, but I don't know that it will take it all the way off, as you could still see a little bit of the M. The other one is completely almost off, and with that I use acetone fingernail polish on the metal. And if you use this on the 100% acetone on a water bottle like this, Camelback, it will actually probably take some of the shiny finish off and leave a mar. It'll still work, but it won't be as pretty and shiny. So with the Sharpie on metal, you take the fingernail polish, the acetone fingernail polish. Don't get it onto this because it will take that paint off as well. You just want to take it and rub it only on where the Sharpie is, and you can see it's gone. So, but wear gloves. I should have worn gloves because I hate that you end up getting it in your system, and the skin is an organ and it will absorb it, and you can taste it in your mouth. So wear gloves if you're going to do that. But you can see that took most of it off. I'll rub it a little bit more to get the other C and the M or H or whatever that was off there. But on metal, you can use the acetone. On the plastic water bottles, use the Totally Awesome Cleaner and the kerosene. If it's a glass water bottle, you can use either or, and it will probably take it off. So if one doesn't work, then try the other on a glass water bottle or a glass mason jar or whatever. Then wash them all thoroughly. Now that it's got acetone on it, you want to wash it thoroughly. So I'll spray it with the Totally Awesome Cleaner. The acetone will actually shine it up as well. If you have buildup of chemicals or minerals or whatever, the acetone will shine it up. And if you want to make it look better, you can wipe it down with that. On the outside, it will make it a little bit better. Also, if you want it to look a little bit better, you can take a point tip fine Sharpie and fill in the scratches on the black writing. Yeah, that's probably somebody's name on Sharpie there, and I've got acetone or the Totally Awesome Cleaner on it, or acetone, and it's wiping right off. So, but then if you need to, you can fill it in with a Sharpie, and like this one is a little, you could take a Sharpie and fill it in, and it'll put the lettering back if you want, if you care about that looking a little bit fresher and new. So that's how I clean my water bottles and take any writing off of them or clean them up at all. And make sure you clean them out regularly and let them air dry, because look how gross that is. That's just disgusting. So anyway, thanks for watching. Check out my blog for more pictures and a description. Camelback's supposed to have a lifetime warranty, but if you go on their site, it talks about the wear and tear, normal wear and tear, and they won't replace it. So you can buy parts, you can buy new nipple bottle nipples, or you can buy new caps or whatever, and it's almost as expensive by the time you buy it and pay for shipping as it would have been to just get a new bottle. So I don't recommend that. Just clean them out and take care of them, and they should last you for a really long time. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.